This is Nitin Dahad with the EE Times, and I'm talking today to Amichai Ron, who's responsible for the embedded products at TI, Texas Instruments. Hello, Amichai.
Hello, Nitin. Good to see you.
So Amichai, tell me, you've been in this role 5 years here
Yes.
at TI. What's it been like? What have you been working on?
Yeah, it's been very interesting. So, as all of you know, that I joined the world has changed significantly. So we had COVID goes out. From TI perspective, we stay committed to our technology investment. So we make sure that we develop great products. We also make sure that we provide scalability.
Yeah.
So we allow every customer to get the best product for their system.
Yeah.
And the last thing, we invest a lot in capacity. So to make sure that we can actually build this product and deliver them to our customers.
Now we're on the TI booth at Electronica, and your focus has been on Edge AI, as we see here. But tell me a little bit about what you mean by Edge AI and what are you doing with that?
Yeah, it's an excellent question, and I'm sure as you walk around Electronica, you're going to see a lot of companies talking about AI. It's a hot topic today.
Yeah.
I like to think about it more, what the values that it brings to our customers. So we introduce, for example, a device here, it's actually behind us, that has TI real-time capabilities. TI is very famous for our real-time controllers. We developed them for the last 30 years. We continue to make heavy investment in this area. But we also add Edge AI capabilities to it. So basically what you're getting a device that has a great real-time performance. So it can do a solar inverter, it can do motor control, it can do any real-time application. But in parallel, you get an accelerator that allows you also to use the data that you have. For example, what we are showing here, a solar customers that want to detect a fault can use the AI accelerator to implement a neural network that it's excellent at finding fault in solar systems. So
And that's in the new chip you've launched?
that's exactly in the new chip.
Yeah. Which one is that?
It's called the F28P55.
Okay.
So it's a device that has a real-time control plus Edge AI capability. So we have a neural network accelerator on the device that in parallel to the real-time processor can also implement a model and run it on the device.
And one of the things I think you're talking about is getting that performance at the edge as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what kind of metrics you measure performance on for Edge AI?
Yeah, it's an excellent. So again, you have the performance of the real-time performance first of all. So that's traditionally how you measure it, is what's the latency, how quickly you can respond. And we run several scenarios and try to measure how quickly we can react to the system. In parallel, you have the Edge AI. Now, the Edge AI depends on what you're actually trying to implement. A performance level is how accurately you can detect the signal that you're trying to find. And the second, how quickly you can react once you find it. So that's how we define and we optimize the device exactly for the functionalities that you need for this type of a system.
And so what kind of, with your customers, with the trends you're seeing in the market, what are the things you're seeing that either are interesting or going out in volume in terms of Edge AI?
Yeah,
or both.
Look, I've been doing engineering for many years. For me, I meet a lot of customers here in Electronica.
Yeah.
And it's always exciting to see what we are basically providing. We are providing the devices. We are providing tools and software to enable our customers. Customer has the data, customer knows the system better than anyone else. Every customer meeting that I go, it can be a solar system, it can be a motor control system, it can be a robotic system, it can be an automotive solution that the customer is trying to do. Customers, the imagination of how to detect fault, how to make the system more efficient, how to make sure the overall solution is getting from a sustainability, it's provide lower cost. So all of it is innovation that our customers are doing, but it's all enabled by the devices that we provide.
What excites you about what's going on right now in the industry?
What excites me? So I think what's the most exciting part of it is just the spectrum of solutions that I see. So when we offer, again, a low-end device, a mid-end device, and a high-end device, you see a lot of robots, a lot of automation that is happening. For me, automation, people were talking about it for many years.
Yeah.
It feels like it's starting to get into more and more areas. So into the food industry, it's getting into a lot of the TI factories are getting a lot more automated. So a lot more robotics, a lot more solutions around that are getting automated, making our life better, but also making the overall cost of the product and everything better so people can actually consume it and have better systems.
And that's partly down to the integration into the edge stuff that you're doing, I guess.
Exactly. You need the robot, you need to have motor control to be able to move the robot.
Yeah.
You need to have a detection of what's going on around the robot, so you use a lot of sensors. We have radar sensors that you implement on the robot. You have cameras that are looking. So a lot of these systems are integrated into robots, and we start to see it being implemented in more and more applications.
One of the things we didn't touch on here, and I think we can just finish on this, is you talked about scalability, and from low end to high end, because just tell me about how you're addressing that for your customers.
Yeah, it's a very good question. I'm a big believer in scalability. So at TI we have tens of thousands of customers. Each customer, the system is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But at the end, all of the customer wants to design the best system at the best cost.
Yeah.
To be able to enable them, a customer can start with a microcontroller. They think they need 500K of memory, and they end up they can figure out they need more memory. Usually, it's software engineers, or they can do it with less memory and buy a cheaper device.
Yeah.
We don't want to lock the customer to one solution, so we try to offer a higher end, a lower end. And then they can go up and down based on the need with the same software investment, and very easily from their perspective.
It's all about software portability, I guess.
Software is everything. Again, my background is a lot of hardware, but I've been doing a lot of software for the last few years.
Yeah.
And at the end, most of the investment in software and also long-term, to be able to maintain the system, to upgrade the system, it's a lot of software investment. And that's what we want to make easy for our customers.
Well, Amichai, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Nidhi.
Thank you
very much.